everyone. Hope everyone is having a great, lovely towards the end of winter. This is Gina Chumesi, Psych APRN. Welcome to my channel where I talk about everything and anything mental health, self-education videos, mental health education videos, as well as self-improvement. Today, I'm diving right in and I'm going to talk on the topic on the 9 signs that your partner does not respect you. So in order to go into that, I'm going to start with at least 4 signs to look for in a healthy relationship. As I've come to discover through life experiences and my own journey, there's 4 critical signs that you need to have in a healthy relationship. So being self-aware, having a connection with a partner, being able to resolve conflict amicably, and having interactions that really can drive both of you in the direction that you both needs to go, or having values that are individualized as well as values that intercept. Otherwise, if it's just one person's way and the other person's way, there's no commingling and everybody's just going in a different path. So being self-aware could be just knowing, yourself. Let's say you mess up, you did something that you perceive, you don't have that perception like, oh, I think what I did or said or how I said it was not right, and really owning up to it, that accountability part where both of you can hold each other and each other, and first of all, yourself accountable for things. So knowing your partner, their qualms, and if you feel like you realize that you step on their toes, because we are humans and we always don't do things, the way that it should go. Sometimes we falter. So by having that self-awareness and that sense of accountability to come back and say, I'm sorry, I didn't do well, or even showing, different ways that you're not, you show that you're, did it not the right way. And then that connection, that self-awareness brings you guys together in a conflict rather than pull apart. So you have that connection, that mutual respect. Remember I'm saying mutual, so both ways. Partners has to be mutual respect, not one person demanding respect and the other person giving it, but it's mutual respect. And being able to resolve conflict amicably. Like I said, conflicts are bound to happen in romantic relationship, work relationship, parental relationship, sibling relationship, friendships in general. So the ability to be able to resolve conflict, maybe having a cool down time, getting back together, but be able to, without resulting to really toxic ways like using a silent treatment, ghosting, stonewalling, just vanishing and then running back after a few days to show up. That's no relationship. That's no way to do it, to do a relationship that will flourish for the long term. So now that I kind of went over those 4 signs to have in a healthy relationship, I'm going to delve into the 9 signs that your partner doesn't respect you, and your relationship, literally doomed, that it's not going to work out if at least majority of those things are happening. So one of the partners lying. So lying and continue to lie, doesn't own up to it. There's no accountability. Even if you lie, a white lie or whatever, hey, things happen, but you don't hold accountability for it, but rather it turns into an issue where there's gaslighting. Oh, what? I didn't do that. What are you talking about? So there's the lying, but then it turns into gaslighting where the other partner will not own up to. Oh, rascal. My dog just showed up in my video. And then the second point will be using the silent treatment. As I've mentioned before, using the silent treatment. You want to be in my video? Oh my God, that's too much. Manipulation, silent treatment, it really is the hallmark of toxicity. So any toxic relationship, somebody resulting to the silent treatment. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you too. I love you too. Calling you names is another sign. You know, you're in a relationship and your partner is calling you names, making you feel bad about yourself. If you have a conflict, it's that resulting to calling you names. You know, whether the B word or any other words, that's just not a good sign of a healthy relationship. I know, I love you, I love you. Oh my God, you just barged into my office. They interrupt you when you're giving your point. Like say you have a conflict, they interrupt you, they give you bad look, they give you a cold look, they don't want to engage. Doesn't want you to have your independence, right? So like financially, they want to be in control one way, their way or no other way kind of approach. They don't want you to further your education, have a career, even though you desire to have that. They want to kind of maintain that control over you. You don't want to have your independence. Number 6 is they make big decisions without you, right? Like financial decisions, transferring money, you know, having projects and things going on that you are not in the knowing of. There's no consultation. Number 7 goes to there's no consulting on anything. And when you bring it up or call them out on it, they get upset at you, they gaslight you. It's like more of a dictatorship than a partnership. It's a dictatorship. They want you to do things the way they want you to do. Number 8 is not allowing you to feel the way you feel about things. So let's say you're upset about something they did, but they say like, my God, you're too much. You're too sensitive. Why are you being like that? It's not even a big deal. What are you talking about? I put out the other day a few signs of favorite words of a narcissist. And they don't, the last one, number 9, is they don't respect your boundaries. You put a boundary, this is how you want it to be for you. Let's say like, you know, setting boundaries, like personal boundaries, like financially, you guys agreed on maybe spending some amount of money on this and that, but they went ahead and behind you and you did it like a whole different way. Or let's say you say, hey, like this weekend, I just don't want to have people over or whatever, but they bring the people over anyways. And you're like, I thought we had this guy. I said I wasn't feeling good and I didn't want to have people over this weekend. Maybe we can do it next weekend, but this weekend, but they trample over it, like whatever you have to say doesn't matter. They bring the people over anyway. Or you're like, hey, I really want to hang out with you this weekend. You know, instead of maybe hanging out with your friends, coming out, they don't say anything, or maybe they agree, but the next thing you know, they're out. It's 1 a.m. midnight and they don't come home. You find out, oh, I was just hanging out with my friends. Like, I thought we were supposed to hang out together, but you went with your friends. So that boundary is not there. They show up home anytime they want. You'll keep calling or checking on them. They don't answer. It's almost like you're bothering. They say, oh, you're knocking me. You're talking too much. You're too much of a blah, blah. They start making you feel bad about yourself, you know, calling you selfish, calling you insecure, but they're projecting their insecurities on you. And they make you start feeling crazy, start crying. If you're in any relationship like that, and it's so intense and all these 9 signs are in it, if at least half or more is in it, you are in a toxic relationship and your partner doesn't respect you. And if this doesn't get resolved in a therapy session, individual, separately, and maybe as a couple as well, it's gonna be not working out. So it's not just romantic relationship. Truly, this can pertain to a partnership in regards to business, a partnership in regards to work, or even a parent-child partnership relationship, right? So 1, lying, 2, using the silent treatment, which is the hallmark of dysfunctional relationship. Anybody using silent treatment on you, it's a tactic for dysfunctional relationship. calling you name, calling you the B word, you're dumb, you're stupid, you're this, any type of name that is not your name. They interrupt you, they give you a stare without giving you answers when you're trying to get something out of them or asking a question. They just interrupt you. You're saying something and they just cut you off, say something different. And you're like, wait, I was talking. Or they just give you a stare, blank, no answer, not engaging you. They don't want you to have your independence financially, career-wise, to move forward, to make certain decisions or be part of any decisions. 6, they make big decisions without you, financially, individually, whatever. They go ahead and do it without consulting you. 7 is no consultation on anything. It's more of a dictatorship. They come and do what they want to do, how they want to do it, and they expect you to just take it. You call them out on it, they get upset, they gaslight you, they throw it back on you and make you feel like you're the crazy one. Not allowing you to feel certain ways about certain things, so you don't own your own feelings. So this is more so also people who are looking to go into dating. If you start dating someone, you're looking at some of the signs in your relationship, girl, boy, whoever gender you are, run. The red flag is being waved at you, wave. And then the last one is 9, your boundaries are being crossed all the time. You put a boundary, they don't respect it. They do call you, they don't call you, they don't check in, all kinds of things going on, like I mentioned before. But I wanted to go over the 9 signs again. But so if this video was helpful to you, put a comment, send me a question or two, give me your experience, send me your experiences in regards to, feeling like maybe your partner might not respect you, or if you have questions like, that's it, it's not too clear, and let's tackle it together. All right, until our next video, I'll catch you on my next video. I'll catch you there. Otherwise, like I said, always say, if you can whip it in your mind, you can whip it everywhere else in your life. All right, take care.